So now here with the name of Crimson Maid. This game is developed by Grim Tallinn and Darkania Works and published by Grim Tallinn. So the game doesn't have a date, it only says next year. But it looks interesting. Let us see how it is. Act 1, Back Home. Okay. Blood. Someone sneezed too hard. A few days ago. It was the frog, of course. The frog is more detailed than that tooth, the face of that tooth. Even the bird. The face of that guy wasn't that well detailed,
Estranged
but
for a
Jesus.
couple of years, a young man rushes back to his childhood home.
Man, look at that speed.
Dismayed by the news of his father
Fucking
losing his
Ferrari.
sight and inching closer to his demise, Marius, a priest in training, suspends his long studies at the seminary to be close in his final days to the man who taught him dignity and stoicness. Under the gloom of impending death, the eldest son of Honorable Leon Rosenthal can't conceive the approaching events that his arrival will unfold, equally exhilarating and petrifying.
Act 2, welcome back. What?
The sight of the mansion
I didn't even play
made
Act 1.
Marius realize he longed for the warm and peaceful days of his childhood. But his mood quickly succumbed. He did not leave home on the best of terms. And now, he would have to face his family and the consequences of his departure.
Talk to my father, my mother, my brother. My bruh. But the Act 1 you don't even play, what the hell? Father? Dad always had a sweet tooth. Glad to see he's still enjoying a treat, despite his condition. His father's right, but he's still some incoherent scribbles. I worry about him, looks rather absent-minded. Hello, Father. Ramush, is that you? No, Father, it's Marius. I'm home. Marius, my dear boy, welcome back. How are you faring, Father? Just fine, son. I'm well. My eyes have weakened, but nothing to worry about. Yeah, why do all the faces are like this? They're weird. You know me. Nothing gets me down. I have a family to keep together. Did you know my eldest son is going to be a priest? Just a good boy. Oh, my dear Catherine's around here. As usual, we're busy, always taking care of me. How has she been these past couple of years? Fine, fine. But why do you ask? You've only been away for a few weeks. I've been at seminary, Father. It's been more than 2 years. Ah, yes, I know, of course. I'm glad you and Mom trust him with such a responsibility. Ramush, he's still just a boy. He will grow up tall shortly. Maybe when he's older, you'll take over our business. If only my Marius hadn't left home. God called upon him, you know. I could tell him a few things about the gods, if only he knew. It's alright, Father, just rest now. Yeah, why the hell, like, everything rest, like, the textures are good, but the textures of the fucking face didn't load correctly? Weird. Ah, the bird. Collectible found. Oh. How are you, little fella? Was it a rough trip? I'll move you somewhere more comfortable soon. Mr. Rosenthal, His Eminence has taken note of your plea to suspend your studies at our seminary until further notice. Consider your harrowing circumstances. He has approved your request. Furthermore, he wishes to express his support during these difficult times and his wish that you return to on your path to serve God as soon as possible. For it is only his will that we preserve, and in his mercy only he can heal our souls. There is no great honor awaiting you than to be in his service. Oh god, do I need to do the... like, this will be what, here? Is this correct? No, this one is over here. This one will be over here. Like that. Is there a... yeah, there is a piece of ear over here. No, that doesn't match. That will be like this. There we go. Is this what, a collectible? No, it wasn't a collectible. It says journal. Is this the bro? It is the bro. I will enjoy having a cup of coffee with my brother, but it seems it's not left for me, perhaps another time. Yeah, the face, very weird. Stargazing was to be up the passion of my father and I shared. Perhaps Ramos feel the boy after I left. I hope he learned to love the stars as we do. Welcome home, Mario. Thank you, Rams. It's good to see you. I trust you had a good journey. It was fine. How have you been, brother? I missed you. Oh, you know, I simply kept trying to fill the big void you left. How is mother? Same as always. Is she well? How are things between you two? It's just as I said, same as always. He's ill, most likely dying. His mind has crashed this past couple of years, and his body's following. What should we do for him? I don't know. Be by his side, hold his hand when he takes his last breath. He certainly missed you deeply. Even with his shrouded mind, he kept asking about you. I wish I'd known sooner how bleak things were. You'll laugh if you had bothered to visit us at least unseen you left. You know how upset mother was with my decision. I felt returning home will do more harm than good. I hear you are new director of our stained glass factory. Don't mock me, brother. You have arrived far too short at the time to start that. I was being quite sincere. I'm happy our parents trusted you. Yes, well, father is too absent-minded for his opinion to matter. As mother surely had her hidden reasons to appoint me. Forget our parents. How are you happy running things? When have I ever been allowed to be happy these past years? I do my best to not cause trouble. Try cheer up, Rams. It seems to me like a good chance for you to prove your mettle. Maybe, or to confirm mother as worthless as she ever considered me. I don't think you should think so poorly of her, as I'm sure she doesn't think so of you. You were always her favorite marriage. What would you know? Like, only if it's because... Could it be the textures? That will be weird. No, it's not the textures. I don't know what else it's the problem of the face then. The VM distance? Eh? Why the hell the VM distance makes the face better? Weird. Good day to you, mother. Welcome home, son. It's been too long. It has. It's good to see you. You look well. It seems you haven't aged a bit these years. Child, you know I don't talk Take kindly to flattery. Keep your simpering for the clerics you have abandoned us for. I meant no disrespect, mother. I miss all of you. As have we. Your presence here was more needed than you imagine. But you are here now. It will have to do. His condition has worsened lately. His episodes of confusion started about a year ago. He forgets where he is or who he's talking to. A few months ago, he started scribbling nonsense. He has moments when he just repeats the same words over and over. What's off his side? That what worries me. It's why I summoned you. It started only 3 weeks ago. His vision became blurry. Then he couldn't read at all, now he barely recognizes. Couldn't it be caused by his confusion? Or good Dr. Philomen assure us these are new symptoms of his condition. Leon sometimes doesn't see the food on his plate. He trips often, he fumbles in broad daylight, and it's only worsening. You look well, but you seem tense and troubled. That's because things haven't been easy since you left. I had no one to rely on, my dependable son abandoned me. And you know how aloof your brother can be. As for your father, well, he hasn't been himself for a while now. I was happy to hear Ramush is in charge of the stained glass factory now. Your brother wouldn't know how to manage a pub, let alone our workers. I just wanted him out of my way so I can focus on your father. That's disappointing to hear. I hope you become more cordial with each other. I love the boy as any mother would, but he can't do anything right. You could be kinder to him, supporting even. Don't you start to, I'll support him when he gets his sense together. What's the cause father's condition? How do you cure it? He thinks it's simply your father's old age. Dr. Philman medicates Leon for his nerves and pain, so he only treats symptoms and not the disease. Maybe we need to find a more qualified doctor. I assure you I have found the best for your father. I wouldn't have brought anyone less competent. I have made my peace that we will lose him soon. You should too. Of course it does, I make sure of it. Your father and I build it together, and when we are gone, it will remain as our legacy. You've always been fond of this mansion. I have more reasons than you know for that. Spend more time with father. Yes, I will. Father, talk to me, father. Spend time with me, please. I'm fine, dear boy, don't worry about me. Do you want me to help you move somewhere else or go inside? Not at all, this fresh air is good for me. I would like to enjoy the sun, some warmth, some more. Are you sure I can't get you anything? Some water maybe? The child will bring a cold cup of water to his frail father. What more could a man want in his old age? You are a good son, Remus, a good son. It's Marius, father. Marius? Goodness, when did you get home? Never mind, just a minute, I'll get some fresh water. Find an empty cup. Could it be this? Boom. Boom. Put the bucket, you interact with the wheel, and you get fucking water. Oh, I need to find a cup. Mother, do you have a cup, mother? Wasn't there somewhere that had a cup? Okay. Here you go, father, fresh from the fountain. Thank you, dear boy. Check with mother. Oh shit, mother, I'm coming. I wonder what time it is, seems a bit late in the afternoon. Please go fetch our maid, she must be in the old house. If not, look for her on the trail towards the cemetery. A moment, we have a maid? Since when? Since I couldn't keep doing everything on my own around here. She's a good girl, reliable. You treat her well, you hear? Of course, mother, why would you even need to ask me that? Go now. Go tell Irina she should start preparing the inn, it's getting late. So, old house or cemetery? Oh wait, it's not this way. free, a quiet stroll. What?
Marius did not find the elusive young maid in the old house, so he set out to look for her on the trail towards the family crypt. He welcomed the idea of a stroll through the woods, with the fresh mountain air to cool away the tension from the reunion with his family.
These acts are very small, if it is supposed to be like this. Another puzzle? What the fuck is this supposed to be? Like that. I'm missing one thing over here. Ah. This has to be in here. Okay, it's like that. There we go. The Maid must have had lunch here, she should still be around. Where's the Maid? She's the killer. The house I grew up in, only now I realize how elegant, perhaps even opulent it is. Only by embracing the light can we stand surrounding darkness. Is this our dinner? It was never comfortable. I was never comfortable with our cruel towards these poor creatures. One elf fresh kill and skinned rabbit, one big onion, one carrot, 2 flour, 25 grams of butter, salt and pepper. I hate that I have to do this, but I must play my part. Such is their way, cruel towards the innocent and defenseless. What does this make of me? Is that the maid that was writing this? This is a good place for a prayer. Our Father who art in heaven. Oh, the collectibles then it's only from the birds. Yeah, the bird house is the ones that give you collectibles. Alright, that's cool. The other things I don't know what it gives. It's this. It's for the journal only. Oh, is that the maid? Do you always sneak up on naked women as they bath? No, I'm terribly sorry. It wasn't my intention to. Who are you exactly and what's your business here? Yes, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Marius Rosenthal. I came home from seminary. Ah, of course, the master's son. It's a bit funny though. I thought priests were taught to be less voyeuristic. Again, I'm very sorry. I have no excuse. Will you please accept my apologies? I don't know yet. I'll have to keep my eye on you and make sure you behave. I'm Irina. I'll say it was nice to meet you, and I'm sure it was for you, but of course I understand. I'll have to find a way to make up for it. Otherwise, I have a feeling I'll never hear the end of it. Well, you still deserve a few more pokes, but I'll stop eventually. It almost sounds like you are not as upset about me unintentionally seeing you naked as you were delighted for having a reason to tease me. Unintentionally, you say. Yes, I suppose one could intentionally sneak behind me naked, delighting in the view, then trying to get a peek from the side too. It wasn't like that. I didn't sneak. I wasn't trying to. I'm pretty good at riling you up, am I not? Almost as good as you are at blushing. I accept that. So, Irina, what about your last name? Just Irina. The rest is not important. And I am pleased to meet you, all things considered. As am I. I'm grateful for your teasing instead of a scandal. Today, now, they mold you into good boys who always look at the floor and not into girl eyes. Thank goodness those lessons don't seem to have rubbed off on you yet. You seem to have no issue looking at my eyes or other areas. At seminary I learned how to better serve God. Of course, and I was the experience all that you have opened for. It was in many ways. I love the calm of the place. How everyone seems focused on being a better person and not getting themselves caught in the web of daily temptations. It sounds peaceful, maybe a bit too peaceful. I heard about the position from an acquaintance, and I spoke with your mother, offered my service. She was kind enough to accept. So here I am, and here I have been ever since. You haven't ever left since you started working here? What about your family? I don't have a family, not in a real sense, and the closest things I have to loved ones are too far away for me to get to. No, I'm stuck here now, but I'm not complaining. Your family is kind. Well, your father doesn't seem to like me much, but I suspect that's because of whatever sees he has. I think it cool. Always settling for peace might just be a fear of leaving. If you never allow yourself to fall into temptation, how can you truly appreciate your existence? All the wonders God created for us are there within reach. Have you ever felt how sweet the cake is when fasting? Have you felt the merriness lonely wine can bring to an evening with your friends? Taste the forbidden lips of someone else's lover? Bask your naked flesh in the sun right after making love with someone for the first time? I haven't. No, none of those things. Have you? How did we end up talking about such things? Oh, it's my fault. I tend to get too philosophical for my own sake. I'm sorry. Just ignore what I said. I'm sure you are a good, decent young man. Like to think I am. Do you think less of me now? No, of course not. I'm just surprised to hear such things from a woman as young as me. I just read a lot and imagine even more. Daydream myself away from this secluded place. Meeting people, experience the wonders of life, of love. There's no one to love here. I can understand that, wanting to leave, to see more of the world than just this mountain crest. Maybe one day I too will leave this place, but for now I have to look after your family. She even warned me not to cause you any trouble. It's almost like she foresaw how naughty you could be picking at a naked woman. I was not picking. I was minding my own business, walking and clearing my head, when I was surprised by the sight of a very beautiful woman bathing. I reacted poorly, I admit. I lost my sense for a moment, but there was no ill intent. I think in your rush to justify yourself, not only have you finally admitted that you have looked at me with not the most pious intentions, but you have also dropped a lovely compliment in there. Now, was that so difficult? Admit you enjoy what you saw too much look away? I didn't want you to think I was some degenerate. I admit that for a moment too long I couldn't stop looking at you. There, see, you are learning. A boy makes excuses, a man admits and takes responsibility for his actions. Aren't you as young or even younger than me to scold me? Now that you are not right. Well, I'm an old soul. And don't worry about what happened. Does that mean I'm forgiven? To be honest, I think it might have bothered me if you didn't look. That doesn't mean it was right to pick, so I can't promise I won't tease you again about it. But it's reassuring to know you couldn't just ignore me. I don't have much experience with humor. I couldn't tell, but I have a feeling you are not like most. If only you knew. Give it some time, perhaps you'll find out more. She sent me to tell you to start preparing dinner. Of course, we'll leave as soon as you say master. Please don't call me that, call me Marius. You do not work for me, so please act around me as you would around any other person. But you're not any other person, so I can only act around you in a way that's specified to you. I don't quite know what that means, but please don't call me master and try to feel at ease around me as much as you can. Understood, I won't call you master unless you want me to. I won't. You never know. I'm not that kind of person, I don't care about touch. Me neither, but I don't think we are thinking about the same kind of person. I'm confused. Don't worry, your handsome little head, you'll learn. We should, but as much as I appreciate your offer to walk back together, would you mind going ahead so I can finish dressing? I don't want the whole family to know how you surprised me while I was bathing. We can keep that between us. Blink blink. This reminds me of mom's pumpkin pie. I love it, but Ramush always complain about the smell. Collectible. Oh, you can find collectibles like that? This leads to the Graveshrine Crypt. I shall find sometime late to pay my respects. Shattered glass and broken hearts. So it's now when he sees the blood, is it? No, this is different. Father! No, someone killed father. The Crimson Maid. So probably it's the maid that is killing everyone. Could it be? Like we saw first, like it was like a bathroom. There was blood, and now there's father. So could it be the maid? I wonder. But looks interesting. It's very confusing if the game is gonna be this small. Like it's not gonna be like small, but if the acts will be this small, you saw like it was Act One, you didn't even play. Act Two, very short. Act Three, and then it was that shattered glass and broken heart. So I wonder if the act will be this short or not, or they only did it because it's the them. I wonder, but it looks interesting. They had the other game that now I can't remember the name of the other game that I played to and I beat it. It was a cool game to play. You know, a lot of talking, and then I don't remember if that puzzles or not. But this one looks interesting because there's those collectibles, those puzzles that you need to move the piece. That's always nice to do. So if you like this type of games, if you play the other game from these developers, probably you're gonna enjoy this one too because it follows almost the same concept. So you can download them; it's already available. And then, of course, if you play them, don't forget to wishlist and to give your feedback. So hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.